The official results are in. The people of Britain have spoken, voting for a British exit, dubbed Brexit, with almost 52% of the votes choosing to leave the 28-member European Union.
Dit is symbolisch. De Nederlandse ster die hier wappert in Brussel. Wij willen Brussel niet. Wij willen de Europese Unie niet.
Since the start of the election campaign in Italy, fake videos and pictures have circulated on social networks.
In the Italian national elections in 2018, Liga and the Five-Star Movement both promised the Italian citizens that they will give back that have been taken away unfairly from them, supposedly by the European Union. Liga and the Five-Star Movement are both right-centered parties, and they have together obtained more than 2/3 of the seats in the parliament. This and the rise of national selfishness will cause a real problem for the European Union. In addition, according to research from the 1980s, populist parties have gained a bigger following and became more successful with the election. Western populist parties such as the Partij voor de Vrijheid, PVV, or Le Front National, FN, in France, are widely known. The same study shows that although there will be only 2 populist worded sentences in a newspaper article, this could manipulate the reader's attitude towards politics. Additionally, there is a high probability that citizens who read these newspaper articles do not even realize these populist statements since they are that convincing. This constant exposure to populist messages increases the European citizens' discontent. This could result in facilitating a division of attitudes towards politics and politicians in general. Furthermore, the upcoming election for European Parliament will result in an increased support for Eurosceptic parties. Based on current research, it is estimated that 37% of the votes will be given to parties that in some way argue further integration. EU skeptics will be less supportive on European integration themes. The next elections for the European Parliament will take place May 2019, and a bigger populist group in the next parliament will also create concerns in Brussels. If the right parties will be larger than the left, there is the possibility that it will influence policies, jobs, the presidency of the European Commission.
My name's Sarah. I'm a student studying graphic design. Asking me what I think about the EU, I actually don't know that much, but my personal opinion is that the EU doesn't really have a function anymore. I believe that it was established just to promote peace and prosperity, but living in this century, in this time of age, I don't think that's actually contributing anymore. It's more becoming an economic and political power, overpowering national countries.
The EU has many benefits for EU citizens. For example, the free movement of people. This means that it's easier for EU citizens to travel within the EU. In addition, it's easy for students to study in a country within the EU because they don't need any visas. Students who study in a different EU member state can receive Erasmus funding as well. In this century, people find it important to stay connected. That's why the EU has made sure that everywhere within the EU citizens can use their own data bundle without paying any extra costs.
There are enough organizations that will make you aware of what is going on in the EU, which is important, especially with the upcoming European elections in May. If you're unsure about anything that has to do with the EU, check the websites of, for example, AEGEE, which strengthens mutual understanding and brings Europe closer to young people. Or check the hashtag on Instagram, this time I'm voting, because voting really matters.